I had none. That's the crazy part. And then they were like, yeah, you have cervical cancer. And so I went home, I told my husband, my reproductive system is literally trying to kill me now. He's a big part of the why, and so we have been on his cancer journey now since 2018, which was also the year I lost my mom. That he served over 22 years in the U.S. Army. It was actually an amazing primary care physician who wasn't his regular primary care provider, who saw something off in his labs in one of his last visits that he had. She really was like, hey, you're young, you're in shape. I doubt it's anything, but I'm gonna order some additional tests anyway. She saved his life, I really think. You will always, always, always be your best advocate because we're the ones who knows our bodies the best. We may pick up on telltale things that externally aren't revealed. Maybe they won't even show up on a lab, like they did with my husband. So it's really empowering all of us to recognize that it's something in your voice, and it is something that when you walk into a provider's office, that you are actually the one who has the most important voice in that appointment. This was one of the rare opportunities that I've been able to participate on a project or on a committee where nothing was decided without the patient. And I think it really, amplified the power of the lived experience of the patient. There's no amount of education, there's no amount of degrees and experience that we can have academically, or even in work that I do as an advocate, that can really rise to the level that lived experience provides. And so this project really centered that, and we could see the fruit of what something could look like in a scientific conference like ASH that actually is the patient on a poster, in a paper. It's useful to not just patients. Like, this is something providers, clinicians can use, other community organizations like myself. I'll start with the biggest problem, and that's cost. The other one, though, that we felt kind of rose to the occasion was the access, right? Even if we can educate the community about what multiple myeloma is, what MGUS is, right? What all these kind of other things, the fact that it is disproportionately impacting African American communities. Even if we do all that's for naught if we haven't created access. And by access, I mean rethinking, reimagining where healthcare is delivered, how healthcare is delivered, and making sure that access is no longer a barrier, I think, like it really, really is today. Because I think the risk is that we will continue to lose lives that we don't have to lose. I know that seems reckless, but go get your wellness exams. We let so many things pass and get really, really, really bad, and then we decide to go and it's through the route of an ER, or, I know probably many of us have heard of someone who goes into the ER and next thing you know, they've got a triple bypass. And it's because high blood pressure has been running rampant for who knows how long. So how do we identify, how do we pour, how do we start to nurture this next generation to be able to not only move forward with the advocacy, but move forward with the innovation that we've heard and learned about, here at ASH this year. That would be my thing. My passion is young people, because, y'all are gonna be the future, and I figure if we can take care of y'all better, y'all will take care of us.